It's 4:45. We're in Perth at Sellers Yard. Combine is all prepped last night. Just quickly checked the oil again this morning, and we are off. Smaller day today, 200 miles yet. Yesterday we did 230. Today's only around 200. But I think we only went through 2 or 3 sets of traffic lights yesterday. We're going to go through a lot more today, and the roads are probably going to get busier because it's obviously Monday. So let's go. Just found a Zeri on here. Scottish Woodlands. Just been checking the oil. Off we go. Look what we found, Mum. My mum keeps hiding this stuff in every combine we've ever had. Someone's given me a Highland cow as well yesterday, so thanks for that. Oh. Shotgun here. There we go. Right, we're ready. People have come to wave us off as well. I think if this just down. I'm going that quick. I think I've just seen a sign somewhere for Carnforth, so I think these farm shops around here somewhere. I did visit it once, but we came off the road, off the dual carriage road before we went to it. I don't know whether you might turn here actually. Crops around here. Quite flat, isn't it, for Scotland? So you see the hills over there. Look at that now. Absolutely stunning. I reckon if we put the clutch in, we'll do 65k down here. 10% drop. It's quite long. I wonder why they have that fencing behind the laybys. If anyone saw it, then we were quick enough getting it on. Every layby's got like green fencing behind it. Maybe to stop the litter blowing in the field, perhaps. We're just past the 250 mile barrier. Don't know how many hours we've done it in, but going well, and the stunning scenery is still here. Hope it looks just as good when we get down south. Just on the outskirts of Dunblane, I think. In fact, this is exactly where we are. We're 40 miles off Glasgow and 10 miles outside Dunblane. Not sure if you can see on the camera, but this road is as straight as an arrow. It's like Route 66 or something. And then James has got the laptop there, looking at some of the data. What we should have done was when we went up the big hill yesterday, we should have read the pressures in the hydro just to see what everything was doing. How many bar is it down?
Going downhill, so it's back to 50 bar forward, 30 bar in the reverse.
So we've been going nearly an hour now, so getting through it. We've just not moved off this road, the A9. The escort vehicle has been behind us all the way. That's the longest we've not had to leapfrog so far.
Going up an element now, so it's going up.
What's it up to now?
320.
That's that line there.
Yeah.
It's probably going down at 50.
Yeah.
Bar, that's like what? Times it by 12 here for BSI.
I can't remember.
Hour now, and we've just done just short of 26 miles. So good road, just been flat out all the way, and it's been downhill. Just pulled over a second just to check everything. Everything looks all right. That bin one's empty now. Someone's put a hoover in the bin. All good. Just near Falkirk now. We just had to navigate past a narrow bridge. We're just running along the side of the canal now.
After that,
Picturesque.
but it's okay.
It's random houses around here. Don't know what the history is of them. Never seen terrace bungalows. There's a man or two coming towards us with the pallet forks in the air. Like a building spec. See a farmer driving around with a pallet forks, I like, would you? I bet he's been on more telly on the courses than anyone. Anyway, there's a motorway to our left there. Not Richard Long there, that Baylor on, is it?
No. Massive Fergie.
We're just outside of, where are we? Just outside of Glasgow, 20 miles south of Glasgow maybe? Lanark? We're at Lanark. Lanark's just, so we just pulled over now, just stretching our legs. Going to swap drivers around a bit. And next stop is Rickerby to meet Certas to refuel. Quite a few people on this roundabout here. We've just stopped as well for 10 minutes, so they've probably been wondering what we're doing. Hey, got the sign out. 900%. Yay. Does anyone know what all their buildings are? Because there's loads of them. James is driving now. We've just spotted some random roadworks. We're not sure what he's doing.
Go on.
He's not. No one seems to have a lollipop. There we go. We're away.
Anyway, to do, you've got these magic codes, don't you?
Oh, there's his lollipop.
He needs to get some walkie-talkies from Agricops.
Yeah. You know, I get some of these, mate. There's a number. You're watching later when your mates have all tagged you in it. I know we can't use that motorway, but this is a good road. Oh, this is where we had to wait, isn't it? When there was the accident, and we were there, weren't we, on the way up? And you can see all the cars coming down here. Remember?
Yeah.
Because there's a wagon had like lost a tyre down there. You can't see the turbines in the mist, hardly, can you? Oh, there you go. Middle Muir wind farm. Good view up here. Must be high up, especially if there's got them turbines. See a bit more when we go past these bushes, perhaps. Loads of trees been planted there as well. It's like we're on a road to nowhere. We're on a road to nowhere. This road that runs along the side of the motorway is absolutely dead. So we've basically been flat out and made so much time. We're going to stop and get a nice photograph with that stunning backdrop of the hills. Just got the tripod to set up so we can get a picture of everyone. Someone's just turned up to take one for us. Also there, like that. This wagon, it looked like it broke down because it was parked up when we got to it. Anyway, kind of catching the mirrors now on the trees. The road's not particularly narrow, it's just...
Do you want to pull them to the side?
It just pulled up before we got to him. Right, go on through that now. Problem is now we have to swing the back end of the combine into the trees to get out of the verge. There we go, we're through now. I just need to get all the green flies off me and out my neck. Let's floor it and see what we get on the speed. 23, 24. You think the combine's big until you see a view like that, and then you realise that nature is massive. Well, it'd be really cool now if they like flew a few fighter planes through that valley as a bit of a fly past. They've got a good view living there, haven't they? What are them trees supposed to be the shape of there, do you think? So that where the train goes, like under the motorway. Still in Scotland as well, heading to the Lake District. Some trees growing on that hill and some been taken off as well. We're just nearly, I don't know, 20 mile off Penrith, sorry, Lockerbie to refuel, and according to the stats on the computer, we've just about to clock 100 miles in 4 hours 50 minutes, which isn't bad going, is it really? There's a load of forestry going on here now. You see we planted a load more trees. We leave the stumps behind, don't we? And there we go, 100 mile. Woo! Halfway today, and we've done it by pretty much just after 10 o'clock. There's a bit of a bird's eye view of what's going on. We're just heading now, we're about 15 mile off Lockerbie, where we're going to meet the fuel truck. Also tomorrow, because we got an accurate way of predicting where we're going to be, we're probably going to be at Morris Caulfields at Bentham around between 12 and half 1, obviously depends on traffic. So they're gonna put a bit of food on, so if any customers or whatever want to come up there, that's where we'll be. We've just missed the road sign, but it's Dumfries and Galloway, so this is the last county I think we'll be travelling through in Scotland. Good field of barley there. Hopefully around this bend we might see where we're going to rendezvous with the fuel truck. Oh no, you can't. Too many trees, empty log wagons coming past us as well. Some lovely colours there in the trees. I'll film them because it's my mum's favourite tree, a copper beech tree. This guy here is going to sign out 90%. Whee! We are arriving at Jenkinson's power station. They've coned it off for us over there, so we're meeting the Certis fuel truck to fill up with more HVO. See if we can scare them with the horn. People lie on the video. There we go. And back in. Yeah, we've got to get them, so what we'll do is we'll film the reaction when I flip this switch. Wasn't much of a reaction as I thought, to be honest. Certis are here with the renewable fuel. I'm going to fill it up. We've only actually used 50%, so that's pretty good considering we've done 350 odd mile, I think. 355 mile on half a tank. Pretty good going, that really. Wonder where everyone was gone. No, it was a Teddy Bear's tea party.
Where we go?
Oh, is that custard pie? Or quiche? Quiche. I need Charlotte with me to eat all that. You're not getting in it?
No, I don't think I suit it.
You're not going to
I'll get it.
Go on, get in, we'll get your picture. Look at that, all high-vised up. You're still doing that thing, aren't you? If your first orders get 20, is it 20 quid off the first order?
Yeah, if you quote Ollie.
If we quote Ollie, there you go. So if you've never used Certas before, give them a ring. Shameless plug because they've sponsored the fuel. So we've just put 600 litres in it, well 598, so that's not bad. So it actually, basically it only used half a tank in 350 mile. There's a confused look on John's face because I've got a key for the car and he doesn't know, and I keep locking it and unlocking it. Fueled up now, leaving AW Jenkinson. Big thanks to them. They even got the flags out for us and the buffet and the alfresco patio set. So next stop now, we're going to call in because we're passing and we're making plenty of time. We're going to call in at Rickerby's at Carlisle and then head on to Rickerby's at Carnforth, which are class dealers. So we're just pulling out now onto the road, which apparently is called Service Road. And apparently there's a silage team as well up here working that we're going to try and get a video of with a Unimog and a fast track. It's day 2 of the Combine Challenge. I'm sat in with Martin. Martin is going to do a little bit of singing, cab karaoke.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Place I belong.
West Virginia.
Near to Hereford.
Mountain High. Take me home.
Country roads.
That's his singing, can't he? He's like singing serious. I'm guessing that is the Lake District in front of us, and of course a Sprinter van. Didn't get my camera out in time, but we even had the environment agency guy working for them waving at us then. Tanker driver here just unloading, and it's pretty tight. That mirror folded. Go on. Is it alright? Yeah. What's the gap?
3.6.
3.6. We've got the mirror though, haven't we? Just go steady. Just go steady. Got an inch this way.
That'll be the problem.
You got 2 inch this side.
Send your ass out now.
All right.
Right, that side, yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Got a foot. Got 8 inch this way. Got 8 inch here. Go on, go on, go on. Go on, dead straight now. Alright. You're alright. Alright. Perfect. Pretty much through here. Not within an inch on a big job, are we? Cool. So Amanda from McVeigh and Parker knows this guy up here, Paul Davidson. So he's come out with his silage team to wave us on. So we're just getting near him now. So we're just going to slow down to 10 mile an hour as we go past, so that they can get a proper look, and we can get a proper look at their tractors. There's quite a few of them. 3 classes I can see from here. It's looks smart on that grass verge, don't we? Are we going to stop and say hello? We may as well, mightn't we, for a minute or so? Got some kids with them, haven't they? See you later. Dedication, that. You're all 80% then, yeah? That wasn't who we thought it was. That was just another group of people around this area, another group of farmers that had all come out and made the effort, which was amazing, and they'd even made a huge sign. Drone! This guy's got a drone out. There you go, some people here on the pickup. Another view and a half, that. Mountains over there.
Go straight on.
Was that definitely a yellow car?
I think that was a yellow car, yeah.
Looking at that road sign, we're going to go past another mill. We'll have to mark that on the window as well. Big mellow there. Seeing 13 now. Yellow cars is by far winning. There you go, an actual wheel at this mill. Didn't look wet though, no water on it. Paul Davidson, so he's got a big fast track. We've got another forager to put on the list as well. And he's washed his Unimog specially for us. Big rake over there as well, and a Richard Wester silage trailer.
Little pup one.
Another forager to go on the list there. This is Gretna Green, so if anyone fancies getting married, we are here. Big hotel there. People come on a coach trip.
That's the place.
There you go, the famous blacksmith shop in Gretna Green. Ooh, tank looked like it was going to T-bone us then. Unimog and Fast Track have beaten us to the roundabout. There we go, that is Scotland completed. We are back in England now. Into beautiful Cumbria, where the barley looks like it had cut in a few weeks. Oh, some old machinery there. Really lovely garden, that, isn't it? Do you reckon because they're right on the border, they've got to like set the standard? Just crossing the River Esk, I think we are, in Cumbria. Guy there. Is petrol getting cheaper or dearer? I can't remember what it was before. Has everyone got a Unimog round here, or is we getting stalked here? 19 plate, what a beast. Can't see people's smiles because they're all holding phones up. Got some more Environment Agency staff here, waving us on. We're now right in the centre of Carlisle, getting escorted in by the Rickerby's van. Martin should try not to put the chopper through the traffic lights. It's a little bit tight through here. We didn't actually need to come through here, but we're going to go and stop for a brew and take some pictures while we're there. But it's a little bit busy, but it's kind of a one-way system, so it's not too bad. Should have stopped here and got a picture, shouldn't we? We now have arrived at Rickerby's in Carlisle. Some people waving as well. Can't see anyone's face again because we've got a phone in front of it. I think they want us to park on the grass, I think. So I don't know whether you want to back on or whatever. Got a vulture in. Ooh, you've just knocked the light down.
Oh, no way. No way. It's not the light over.
They might not let us in again. That sign just fainted, that one.
Let's just not tell them. Just won't say anything.
That light just fainted.
Yeah, it just got. It just couldn't believe what it had seen.
Yeah, so we drove in and that light, as we drove past it, just fainted. Looks good on the grass though, doesn't it? There's another sprayer here. Coming in.
For sale at the minute.
Is there? Watch that light! This shop's massive. Right, John.
Oh, good.
Go into accounts and get our brew.
Victorian, have you?
One or two. It's a bit of a. Early days was challenging, but we sold one or two levers.
Is that a new one getting PDI'd, is it? Forager as well. Tracks look the same as ours. It's a robotic mower. I think it's actually remote controlled, I think, isn't it? You drive it off a joystick. The combine here getting ready for service. Another one. There's loads everywhere. Another 2 choppers. So that's 3 choppers and 3 combines. And then there's another combine in here, is there?
Yeah.
As we... You've all got a dent on the back of the auger. Is that from coming through that gate? Where that light jumps out at you? A David Brown 2D.
Quality.
You want to get that in the museum up at... would that have come out of Meltham?
I want to do, I think.
They swap stuff round and put stuff in the museum for a few weeks so you could take it up for a few months. That's a beach, that one, isn't it? Tidy, for an 18 plate, that's tidy, that, isn't it? Look far beastier on bigger tyres, don't they? Is that the same as ours, that one? Looks to be brand new. 5.3 Evolution, I think it is actually. Probably like the sister one to ours. We've already counted that chopper, so we won't count that one again. There's plenty of stock in. Load of dribble bars as well. Load of Fleming equipment. Glazing drills. We've assessed the damage at Rickerby's now for the auger, and then we're just going to set off now on our way to the next depot. A few people here come to see us. Leaving Rickerby's now, passing an 856
XL.
Oh, move that so you can see better. Amazing view again still. Britain is pretty spectacular at this time of year. Nice load of barley straw there going past. Someone's got cut in early. Big excavation job going on there. Must be putting a new shed up or something, or maybe a silage clip or something. It's a beast, that digger. Just on the A6 now, not far from Shap. We're just at Penrith now. Jenkins's other yard is over there where we fueled up before. They obviously have a yard at Penrith and one at Lockerbie. But look at that for a view. It'd be amazing if it wasn't for the fact there's a motorway there. Right, go. This, not far from where Charlotte lives, is the halfway point now. I'm going to flick the camera. This sorry about the wind. It's absolutely stunning, and that is why we are stood on the top of the combine. The halfway point, we've bumped into this guy. Some of you might recognise him. Give yourself a plug.
How are we doing? I'm Ali's Digger Dairy. I fix diggers in Cumbria and the borders, and I've raced up to see Ollie doing his fantastic job with his combine. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check him out.
Check him out as well. We've bumped into another Ollie as well on the top of Shap, which is halfway. Go on, get your leg over.
This is spiky.
Now, is this going to work now? That's good fencing, that. Let's find out what that fence is to take Martin's weight. We've just left, obviously, the middle, heading back down the valley. The scenery is getting better. Not as many trees, though, as there was in Scotland. That is absolutely stunning.
Charlotte's videoing.
We are just in Kendal now, cutting through. Looks amazing. It flooded once here, didn't it?
It was rather wet, yes.
We're now at Rickerby's in Carnforth. We didn't realise that James was here as a surprise when I pulled up with Granny and Grandad. We didn't think it was this far today. We thought it was only 200 miles, but it wasn't. It was 218. So that's why a bit later than we first anticipated. But we are over halfway in less than 2 days. Everything is working perfectly. We're going to talt the tracks now. We've only talt them once today, and they're just ready to be done again. So we're quite happy with how everything's going. But I'm going to end the video now, and then I'll see you all tomorrow. We're at Rickerby's and we forgot to do the birthday, so Olivia has kindly volunteered, so off you go.
Dan Golding is 33, Liam Hall is 17, Anne Campbell's 21, and Keith Turner, don't know how old he is, and we've raised £36,007.
Or 36007.
007.
may know Olivia. She used to work for a different company and sold me the Corvus buggy and backed off it. A very steep ramp.
Yeah, that's me.
Find her on TikTok. One last thing. Then we've kind of done that, haven't we? That's supposed to be a tick. Next stop, Lancashire.